I'm Sheila Brummer with Siouxland Public Media News. 3 more Iowa nursing homes are in the process of closing, including a facility in Sioux City, plagued by violations related to resident injuries and multiple deaths. Countryside Healthcare Center announced yesterday that due to financial pressures, it will be closing within the next 60 days. The Iowa Capital Dispatch reports it is the 26th Iowa nursing home to announce its closing in a year. Earlier this year, state inspectors cited Countryside for violations related to 4 resident deaths. Countryside is one of Iowa's larger nursing homes that can hold 101 residents. State records, though, indicate the resident population had been dwindling. In May, there were only 54 residents. In addition to Countryside, 2 other care facilities, Pocahontas Manor in Pocahontas County and Valley View Community Home in Butler County, are in the process of closing. One industry official says workforce shortages have led to poor quality of care and closures. Planned Parenthood plans to continue expanding, despite the Iowa legislature's special session planned for Tuesday, which aims to enact anti-abortion legislation. Officials with Planned Parenthood North Central States says Iowa has been classified as a reproductive healthcare desert, impacting marginalized people who cannot afford to travel to another state for care. More than a third of Iowa's 99 counties are maternity healthcare deserts, according to the March of Dimes. The Minnesota Department of Health recently reported an increase in Iowans traveling to Minnesota for abortions, with 174 seeking an abortion in 2022, compared to 56 in 2021. And Iowa soil has been drying out for 6 straight weeks until recent repeated rainfalls ended the trend. The U.S. Drought Monitor on Thursday reported a slight retreat in the state's overall dryness. That stopped the spread of drought that had occupied about 26% of Iowa in the middle of May, but grew to about 90% last week. It's now estimated to cover about 87% of the state. The Iowa Capital Dispatch reports the National Weather Service showed a significant area of southern Iowa got at least 2 inches of rain in the last week, and some areas had more than 6 inches. Much smaller areas scattered throughout the rest of the state had between 2 and 4 inches, and much of north central Iowa had little or no rainfall. And the Drought Monitor report on Thursday reflected that. Drought improved in far southern Iowa, but worsened in west central and east central parts of the state. The USDA also reported improvements this week in crop field moisture. About 45% of topsoil had adequate or surplus water. That's up from 33% the week before. The largest increase in available topsoil moisture happened in south central Iowa. The USDA says 65% had adequate or surplus water compared to 18% the week prior. Showers once again are sweeping across the state today, and rainfall totals could vary significantly. June rainfall was significantly deficient. Less than 3 inches recorded on average statewide, which is about 55% of what is normally expected. Severe drought or worse is still present in about 44% of the state. And there are areas of extreme drought, the second worst classification, found in far western and southern Iowa. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Sheila Brummer. Have a fantastic Friday, and thanks for listening, and have a wonderful weekend.